So first like 512 by 512 or anything which is like power of the two, so that it creates MIP maps, but just 512 by 512 is good. What we basically do is create this new layer to half of it. So a quick way is to just use the ruler. So wave rulers or Control R. It can be done in Photoshop too. I'm just using this Photopea editor. In the layer 1, basically create like a black like this, hide the ruler for now, and then basically filler stylize wind. So from wind I'm going to do from the right, so let's do okay. And here if you click on filter, you can see the shortcut for the last filter, or you could just click here. So let's do it few more times, maybe not this much, but this much is okay. I'm going to make the background be black fully, and then basically invert this by Control I. So this is black, and if you press Control I, it just inverts, so it looks like this. Simply then make it like this, place it on the top, and then duplicate, and then just vertical, and then bring it down. And you could bring it down until you like, so that there's some nice space. So if you want thinner or thicker like this, if you want some variation, you could even do like flip it horizontally, so it starts like this. Or you could create like a completely new one, so that there's difference, but it's not much noticeable. Then we will select both of this. I'm just going to duplicate and then connect it by Control E. So now it's like one layer. You could see it's one layer. Now I'm going to select this and make sure it's in center, so I can bring my ruler back, check if it's in center, select 256, and now it's in center. Quickly then you need to do is filter distort polar coordinates. Something's wrong, so let's see why. Okay, so maybe because this is bigger than the screen size, so let's just select this like this much, or never mind, there's something, a gap around here, you could see. Let's make it a bit bigger. If you want, you could even play around with it, so it's maybe you want less lines or more lines. Let's do filter distort polar coordinates. Still there's a line, so let's see. Okay, so let's just select this fully like this and do Control J. Now I can just delete this, so now this one would basically be this size only. Filter distort polar coordinates, we got this, rectangular to polar, and then you could again play around with the values until you like something like this. Now rest of it is just inverting the colors, so that this is white and this is black, this background is white, this is black. So let's just delete this too, so that we are not using, and then you could do Control E, so that you are saving this. If you don't delete this and do Control E, then it would look weird. So Control E, let's multiply for the second one only, and then you would see how this looks. Okay, it just comes down to like how much thickness you want and how much wind that you added basically. If you do add, which is linear torch, this is how it would look. Like this. Obviously you will need to move this in opposite direction and this one in opposite direction. And then there's another option which is subtract, which can create like this effect, you could see. So yeah, pretty easy to make this stuff.